Hello guys, it is Michelle. That can wait for now. So, we are going to talk about the dress. Actually, there's a few other things I wanted to grab before starting this video. But, I'm actually, while you guys are getting ready to come on here, I'm going to grab those other items really quick, and then we're going to sit down, we're going to talk, and we're going to have some fun. But I will be back in 2 seconds, guys. I wanted to grab some stuff, and I forgot. Because, it's been that kind of a day. Let's do this. All right. Because I got some fun things to show you guys later after we talksies. Because we do need to talk. Okay. Hello, how are you? Okay, guys, as you can see about the title, we are going to talk about the last video that I posted. Now, in no way, disclaimers. It wouldn't be a YouTube video if there weren't disclaimers up in here. Alright, we're going to start off with, I'm a little sore. Just got back from the gym. I overdid my arms, and I know I did, but, you know, these things happen. It's part of the process. This isn't an attack video. This is just, I feel like we need to clear some things up with my last video. I feel like every couple of years I end up making a video that needs to be addressed. But we're just going to get started with this. Now, first question that was asked, and I didn't mean to leave this out in the video. I did mention the color of the pantyhose I was wearing in the video were Misty Taupe, but I didn't tell you guys the brand. So the brand that I was wearing, because I got a few of these are amazing. These are Misty Taupe by Legs, and they're the Silken Mist. I got these for $1. This one is the control top with cool wicking comfort. Control tops are okay. I really don't like them because I feel like a sausage in them. But this is the company and the brand that makes it. I'm not normally a fan of Legs, but their Silken Mist and their Sheer Energies are actually really good. If you buy them in the box, it's like 10 of them in there. They're not as good. But yeah, so that was the pantyhose that I wore in that video are the Misty Taupe Silken Mist. Now, there was a comment made about the dress, where I got it, and all that jazz. So here is the dress from that video. No, these weren't expensive. I paid $1 for them on clearance. I think they go for about $4. They're March $3.50, but I know that was the sales price. But I think these typically go for about $4, which is kind of cheap in the world of pantyhose. But okay, guys, so this is the dress that was in that video. This dress is made by International Concepts, also known as Inc. There's the little tag right there. I purchased it at Macy's. It's one of my... I loved this dress at one point. I was on the fence with it recently, but you guys have given me love for it again. And I do love this dress, so we're just going to hang it here for now. So the issue that I had with this newest video, we're going to talk. I had somebody comment that I have no self-respect for myself because you could see underneath my dress. Okay, I check my videos before I post them. And the video in question, I definitely double-checked it. My legs are too fat for you to see anything under there. Even if I had nothing on, you couldn't see the girl parts. So the liner that you are seeing, this is the inside of the dress, guys. This is the white of the dress. This is what you're seeing in that video because somebody kept saying you need to pull down your dress. The dress is pulled down. All you were seeing is the part of the dress that was flipped up because I'm not a skinny thing. Oh, thank you, guys. But I did have somebody comment about that you could see up the dress. You can't. It's the white lining that you're seeing. I don't even own any white underwear. Not that you needed to know that. I'm not a plain Jane kind of girl. I like prints and crazy colors. So, yeah, you would have seen that. So, I felt like I had to address this. Like I said, not because about hate or anything like that. I didn't want anybody going on the video seeing any of these comments that are negative and thinking, oh, well, I can see her privates. You can't see them. Like I said, Even if I sat down with nothing but a shirt on, my legs are just thick enough, you can't see anything. I didn't want to make this kind of video, however, I wanted to have this addressed because when somebody tells me that I have no self-respect or class, that, you know, I need to say something about that. So, yeah, so that is why I wanted to bring the dress out. You're absolutely right, Mad Mike. Some people are just going to complain. Like I said, this isn't an attack video. I just felt like that I needed to bring it up to you guys. Yes, this is true. It was I'm not sure if there was a negative comment on there besides that one. It may be the only one. Oh, thank you, Mike. Yes. But I didn't want you guys thinking that you could see any of my private area. That was the main reason for making this video. Regardless of the comment or not, I wanted to address the fact that you can't. There is a part 2 to that video. I've double checked it. You can't see anything. What you are seeing is this little bit of liner. Well, the entire dress is pretty much lined with the white. So if you go all the way up, it's white all the way, pretty much all the way up to the neck. You can see. So that's what you're seeing in the video. It's nothing bad or taboo. It's just the lining of the dress. The dress is very thick. It's actually something I don't wear very often. I mean, I love this print, and I would think it's more of a spring print or a summery print, but it's such a thick fabric. It's very, very warm. This is also true. But it's a very thick fabric. So wearing this, I've worn it in the spring and the summer, and it's just, I overheat in it. So she's becoming more of a fall winter dress, even though I don't feel that this dress is I don't think the print is very fall-y. I mean, you got roses and these very beautiful colors in this gown. Well, not a gown, dress. But yeah, so that's why I wanted to bring this up, guys. Like I said, this isn't about any negativity or anything, but I feel like when people say that in videos, it's like, yes, it is. It's about negativity, but that's not what I'm trying to go at here. What I'm trying to say is it's not. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. I have worn this dress to the office, actually. Typically with a blazer I will wear with this dress. But yeah, I just want to let you know that what you're seeing in the sit-down videos is the white lining of this dress. I always double check. I don't want myself exposed. I'm not like that. You guys know I'm very particular, and I wouldn't put anything out there that is, that I would feel would put, I don't want to say the term trashy. Oh, come on now, you guys are too sweet. I wouldn't put anything out there that I didn't think is, would meet my level of, you know, how I feel about outfits, how I put myself in, see myself. You know, I have lots of respect for myself. You know, it's just how I carry myself. That's not something that that's not something that I would promote. You know what I'm saying? And if there's girls out there that want to show their, you know, more power to you, sweetheart, you know, do what you got to do. But I just wanted to address that just because that's not me. And I didn't want there to be talk circulating, and then there's always going to be like there's big, I mean, I'm a small fish in the pond, but there's always going to be, I've seen bigger YouTubers that they've made a mistake, or they had something like this dress where it looks like there's something going on that isn't, and then people screenshot it, and then they make these videos and stuff like that. Again, I'm a small fish in the pond here, but I didn't want it to end up turning into something like that, because this isn't what that is. There, you know. But that's been addressed, and like I said, I'm sorry, guys, that I just felt the need to address it. I didn't want you guys thinking that you could see my panties or whatever it is. What shoes do I wear with this dress? Honestly, I'll show you. They're the same ones you saw in the other video. Well, I haven't worn the dress in a while, but when I have worn it, I've rocked it with a pair of boots. The boots aren't in here, but Okay, guys. Can you see me? I'm not sure. We had to reconnect. I'm telling you, the internet around here has been crazy lately. But anyway, this is the shoe that I would pair with that particular dress the most often. It would be this one, or my little patent leather pump that you guys see all the time would be the other one that I would wear. I love this shoe, and I haven't worn it in forever because, as you can see, like I've literally have torn. Look how badly torn this is. Ugh. So I do wear them anyway, even though one of these days I'm going to break an ankle in it. I need to get a replacement for it. I haven't looked. It's made by Anne Michelle. I've had this shoe for like 7 years. God, I'm getting old. My shoes are almost 10 years old. That is a bad thing. But yeah, so I would wear this, or I have knee highs. My knee highs are in a completely different room. So I'm not going to pull them out, but now that fall is here, you will be seeing more of those. I have yet to upload my Beetlejuice video, and I'm so sorry, guys. It's just been crazy. I got my slippers on at the moment, guys, but this outfit really isn't anything exciting. I'm sure you've seen it before. I actually feel I feel like it's my fat day today. I really don't feel so cool. But I got this shirt. Actually, all the girls at work love this shirt. It's made by Cynthia Rowley, I think is the name. It's a silver. It's got a little bit of glitter in it. It's very hard to see in the sliding here. But the girls at work live for this shirt. It's been really cold. Some areas have started to get snow, so I've been wearing warmer pieces. My under stuff is moving. But this is, one of the ones that are in rotation right now. I tend to wear 1 or 2 shirts every week because I'm feeling it. So this is the one I'm feeling right now because it's soft, but it's warm, and I like that. The pants are very simple. These are by International Concepts. Just a plain black pant. One of my favorites for work. I really love this pant a lot. Nothing special here. And my slippers that I took my pantyhose and everything off when I got home are these were a gift from my mom. They remind me of if Tinkerbell was Native American because of the little like fluff ball. They got foxes on them because you know my love for foxes. They're pretty warm and they're cute. I don't like going barefoot unless I'm on the beach, so I have house shoes and slippers up my wazoo because that's just what I do. Anyway, guys, so I got some stuff to haul for you, and one of them is a pair of shoes, so you'll be very proud. Yesterday was Veterans Day, and Kohl's was having a sale, and I had a bunch of coupons, which I was so excited. I went to Christmas shopping, and man, those coupons saved like a bundle. And I ended up finding a few goodies for myself, which I really didn't mean to, but I did. So the first thing I want to show you after the coupons was $1.50. Now, as you guys know, when I went to the Cape this past summer, I got a really super bad burn. I have worn this with a long skirt, actually, too. It's very comfy. I love this one. But when I went on that trip, I don't want to say sun poisoning, but it might have been. I really don't know, to tell you the truth. But I ended up getting blisters on the back of my neck from the sun. And I don't know if it was sun poisoning. I don't know what it was. But I got a bad burn, even though I had put on my my sunblock. And yes, I do read the comments. I know you want to see my boots, but they're in another room. I'm sorry, but I'm not pulling my boots out tonight. That'll be for the next video, okay? Because we'll do that for another video. I'm not pulling them out tonight because it's going to take me some time to pull that out. So to prevent that from happening in the future, next time I go on vacation, I ended up finding, I'm not a hat girl. I do plan on doing a long skirt collection as well. That's coming in the very near future, actually. I want to start filming that sometime this week, to be honest with you. I'm not a kind of girl that wears baseball hats or anything like that. But I have seen girls rock these, and they look absolutely adorable. And this will protect like the back of the neck where I had gotten burnt. I actually have a scar there now because of it. At least I think it's a scar. Well, I think I got a scar from what happened, but you know, it happens. So I got this cute sun hat. It says Aloha on it in gold. I was actually trying to find a plain one. I found one which had like feathers hanging off it, and it just did not look right. I didn't like the way it looked anyway. So this is the back of the hat. So I guess the Aloha is supposed to be on the side. So let's see here. Oof, I don't know. I don't really like the way I look in hats. I guess with the right outfit, maybe. We'll see. But I figured this would definitely protect where I had got burnt this past year. So it's kind of cute, I guess. I will rock this before. I've tried on baseball hats, and I don't like the way I look in them. And because that one family member that I talked to you guys about consistently, that's extremely negative and has always attacked me and told me that I'm a fat pig, wears them religiously. So I kind of think that's where my hatred for wearing them comes from. But so yeah, I got this for like $2. No, $1.50, something like that. So that was a good find. The next thing that I got, this was about $2 when it finished ringing up. This is by So, also from Kohl's. And it's this cork-looking, God, I can't talk, wedge. It was actually pretty comfy. It's bigger than what it says. It's 2 sizes bigger than what my foot's supposed to be. But I think that's why it was such a clearance price, because it fit me perfect. So this was definitely cut small, or it was just done. Because there's no way somebody with the size foot that this is supposed to be would fit. But it's super cute. I really do like this. It's very soft. And that was actually really comfortable. And I thought it looked cute on, so this little bad boy is going to be an outfit of the day. In the summer, it's obviously a summer shoe. Thank you. But yeah, I really like this one. So that's how I normally do my shoe shopping. I find them in the off seasons. The last thing I have to show you, I found at TJ Maxx. I did some shopping there. What's this? Oh, cute. So when this originally came out, I think it was like $32, and me and my friend had gone out the day that this collection was released, but we both ended up not purchasing it because we just couldn't see spending the money on it. So I found 2. I got one for her and one for me, and I still paid less than what I would have paid for one originally. So this is from Too Faced. This is the Rainbow Strobe highlighter. So cute. I paid $12.99 for this. It comes with this how to strobe like a rainbow. So it shows you how to use it. It's a rainbow highlight. So you just go straight across, then you go straight up. So I've never used one of these before. But it's absolutely adorable. Now here's the packaging. I'm a sucker for Too Faced's packaging. And to find 2 that weren't destroyed is amazing. So I know you really can't see the sparkle effect on here. Too Faced is really known for their glitters. Their glitters are amazing, and of course their stuff smells great. This one has no smell. Normally it smells great. But when this came out, this was the one her and I were leaning towards the most. There's also a bronzer that's got a unicorn face in it. They had that there too, but I don't really bronze. I really don't. I have a bronzer. I don't know how to use it with that face. So I highlight. I'm a highlight girl. I feel like most girls either are highlight girls or bronzer girls. Like, there's no real, like, it's very rare we find people that are into both. My packaging is a little messed up, but I don't care. The product itself is okay. And the one I'm giving my friend is in, like, perfect, prestigious condition. So, hello, how are you? So I was really excited to find that. So, some good finds. Really excited about that. I can't believe it, guys, that we're halfway through this month already. I keep sitting on my feet and they're falling asleep. It's a bad habit. One of these days, like, my foot's not going to wake up again and I'm going to be in trouble. But yes, guys, with fall comes... I love this season for the fashion, not for the cold. We've already gotten our first flurries here. Other areas have already gotten actual snowfall. We've been getting a lot of rain. I swear, I feel like I live in England. I have a friend that used to be, used to live in England and said that it rains pretty regularly there. I need to get a pedicure, to be truthful to you. A professional. I haven't gotten in months. I am overdue. I think the last time I went, May or June? Flats and heels. I'm not sure if I'm familiar with that. I have flats and I have heels. More heels than flats. And I have a lot of wedges. I like wedges because... Oh, thank you. What I like wedges for is if I have an outfit and I want to wear a heel, but obviously a heel like this bad boy here, which I love, I'm not going to go shopping in the mall with this because if I know I'm going to be doing a lot of walking, she's not going to do it for me. Girls kind of, and ladies, let me know if you do the same thing. We kind of rate our shoes by how long you can walk in them or how long you can stand in them. Because walking and standing, do I have a favorite clothing shop? I do. I have a couple, actually. Physical shops. Thank you. I love these. Hard to believe they came from AMI Clubwear. Some of their stuff is good. Shops that I can actually walk into, because it's hard where I live, as far as stores go. It's a very rural area, and for me to go to any mall, it's an hour. But one of my favorites is Macy's. A lot of my clothes come from Macy's, hence this dress came from Macy's. It depends on this one. I do love, but sometimes they're not so good. Charlotte Russe. I do. I love them. I like Charlotte Russe. The one that was closest to me shut down. And, their style is different. It's weird. The one area style, it is closer to a major metropolis than the other one, but they were both in cities, but different types of cities. And the clothing was night or day. It was really weird. But the other Charlotte Russe, I still look through their shoes. I liked the way their jeans fit me. Although I've been getting pants for Macy's too. I know we're in the digital age. There was a time where people wouldn't order certain things off of the internet, like shoes or pants, because they wanted to try them on first. And I need to start buying my pants online, I think. I don't know, because I have a hard time. I'm not, a pin straight. I do have curves to me, and it can be hard when you're shopping, because I'll find a nice pair of pants in a store, and they're cut low. So it automatically will make me look like I have a muffin top because it's not cut at my natural waist or fit properly. Or if you do find ones that fit, if you bend over, your butt is hanging out. And I don't like that either. I don't know how we managed with the really low rise. I used to wear them at one point. I do like the riding boot style. I appreciate on other girls. I personally don't wear them myself. I don't even think I have anything close to a riding boot. I like a sexier boot. Sometimes I do wear ballet flats. I have 2 pair in my collection. I have a black pair that I will change out in work. Because for my foot health, what I'll do is if I wear heels, I tend to wear heels 3 to 4 times out of the 5 days I work. So one of those days or 2 of those days in the office, I will wear a flat shoe, depending on how my foot feels. If it's something like this, I might wear it for a day or so. Normally it's heel, flat. It all depends really on how my foot is feeling. And then I have another pair. They're more. I love them to pieces. I'll have to do another shoe collection, even though the collection hasn't changed that much. But you guys really like it when I did that. Maybe I'll film that live. That might be fun. But to do that entire collection, oh Lord, that'll take hours. We're not going to do that. But maybe we'll do some live shoe videos. I don't think you guys would mind. Even if you guys saw some of the same shoes again, would you mind if I did that? There are some new ones, but there's not many. But that may change in the future. I've been thinking about planning for an order. But the other pair is a pink sparkly ballet flat that they're quirky and I love that. I have a few quirky shoes, so I will wear those like on my downtime. Obviously, I do not wear those to work, working in an office setting. But yeah, so I'll change those out. But as far as other shops that I like, I do online shopping. I like Venus. And I like AMI Clubwear for their shoes. Their clothing sizings it's so far off. I have a sweater. It says "Merry Christmas, you filthy animal" that I got from them. It's an extra large. I'm not an extra large. Yeah, I could totally do a boots haul in my next videos for sure. That would be a lot of fun. Actually, I love boots. Like depending on who makes the clothes, I wear a medium to a small. Sometimes an extra small. Now, that's a rarity, but sometimes it depends on it. But it's normally medium to a small depending on, who makes it and stuff like that. So I'm not an extra large girl. I do buy my hoodies extra large because I want to be able to like ball up in them. It's like a weird thing I have. But by no means is this sweater, like it fits, on me it fits like an extra small. So their clothing can be a little iffy. I mean, if you get like their bikinis and stuff, I mean, they're just strange, but clothing wise, it's a little iffy. I bought a pair of boots from them years ago and I absolutely love them. So judging from that pair, because it did fit, I'm able to kind of figure out as far as sizing goes, because that shoe's an 8.5. So their shoes normally fit pretty well. There's been a few that are a little tight and they're supposed to be like my true size, but oh, sure. Yeah, we could totally do that. Maybe we will do a live. I gotta figure out how to film it live, though, because my camera can be a pain in the bootay. But yeah, maybe over the weekend we can do that, because that'll take some time. But, like I said, I don't have a lot of flats, because I'm a girl who loves her heels. But, typically, like I was saying earlier, because we got off track, I like wedges, because if I'm going to be in the mall and I'm wearing an outfit, but I want a heel, but I know I'm going to be doing terrain, and I don't necessarily have stand that, although I do have a few heels that can withstand a walk through the mall. It depends on what look I'm going for. I like wedges for that. Or even under a pair of jeans. I love bell bottoms, so I love wedges under bell bottoms. But I love wearing, my mom does too, like real glitzy shoes with jeans. I love that look with a really nice top, like a nice classic black top. Beautiful pair of jeans that just fit you right. And like here, I'll show you the shoe in question because this shoe looks just oh so damn sexy. I gotta do an outfit with them. I haven't done that with you guys yet. Love these shoes. Oh, so cute. My mom bought them for me. I got an awesome mom. These are also by International Concept, the same company that makes the dress. It's one of me and my mom's favorite companies as far as Macy's go. But this is the shoe. Look at the beauty shoe. Look at that. Nothing. I mean, I could be the weird one here, but I love nothing more than taking a glitzed out shoe. And I've been doing this since I was a teenager. A glitzy shoe with a pair of nice jeans and a really nice top. I love it. I know it's not something you see a lot, but it's always been like my go-to. And then when I go out and people see that kind of outfit, they're like, oh man, that's a great idea. Why are you going to save these shoes for things like, what is your longest dress? That's a good question. Probably my senior prom dress is probably the longest. Probably that's got a train on it. I was gonna say the dress I wore at my best friend's wedding, but that doesn't. It has a slight train, but the other dress had a train. But anyway, why are you gonna save shoes like this for weddings or for special birthdays or parties? No, you wear that glitter whenever you want, girl. That's what your girl does. And I love this shoe. It's so pretty. I really do. I don't wear it often because I don't want to destroy it. But then if I don't wear it and it gets destroyed, I'm gonna be like heartbroken. Shoe. It's super cute. And I have a bag somewhere that's similar to it that like I'll wear with the black shirt. Just it's so cute. It's a gorgeous little gold clutch. That's what I like to do is wear a shoe that's like blinged out like this with a pair of like nice jeans or a beautiful pair of black slacks. I need to go and do some more pants shopping because I have a few pants that fit me perfectly and some that are just way too big. I've had to actually donate a few of them. Yes, it would. This shoe is like, if I'm going to be at work, because sometimes I'm in the office for 12 hours. This is something that I would wear to work if I know I have to run around town and do errands as well, because it's a perfect heel for an office. I wear higher heels at work too, but if to any girl who's like new to an office setting, that's kind of why I like doing my office videos, because I feel like a lot of girls don't know how to dress for an office. But to any girl that's working in an office setting and they're new to figuring out how to put outfits together, a heel like this is perfect, or a kitten heel. Wedges are great. Ballet flats can't go wrong with. What's my favorite hose manufacturer? As of right now, I have to say no nonsense. I haven't really experimented with a lot of different companies yet. I've started doing an Amazon wish list right now, and I've been looking into it more. I didn't realize how many companies there were. So that's my favorite as of right now. Although, like I said, the Silken Mist that were in my last video, I do like the Silken Mist and the Sheer Energies from Legs, even though Legs regular ones stink. But I do like those as well. But yeah, that's what I like to do. That's why I have a lot of shimmery shoes. It's a problem, really. Not that I've noticed. Do men look anymore? I really don't know, to be honest with you. As far as a long skirt with this, a classic black tulip I think would look great. Or a nice trumpet skirt I think would look really cute with this too. Put that shoe down. Not that I've noticed, the town that I work in is a small town, and a lot of the guys there aren't used to seeing a woman dress professionally. They're used to, I hate to say it like this, it's going to sound absolutely horrible, but they're used to a woman not putting herself together at all. Typically, like just showing up in like Tweety Bird pajama pants, and just like they don't put themselves together very well. So if I do walk up the street that I work on and bang into people, sometimes I get catcalled. It depends on which area I'm on, or honestly what part of the month it is, because they're just not used to seeing a woman dressed professionally, at least not on the streets. So that's how that is. It's a pretty poor town, the town that I work in. But it's a rural area, so that happens. But I really do love my job. It's great. I work, it's a decent commute for me. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I just don't like driving in the wintertime, because from town to town, like I could have a dusting at my house, but where I work could be like 6 inches, or vice versa. Like there was times where I made it to work, and at work when I'm looking out the window, you don't see much, snow or anything. It's like, oh, it's fine, we're gonna be good. And I get out of work, and then I get halfway home, and I don't know how I'm gonna make it home because the roads are so bad. Just because, like, it's weird from town to town. Each town has like a snow plow. Oh, thank you. And it's weird because, like, from one town the roads will be perfectly clean, and then you literally go 3 minutes and the roads are horrific, and depending on if you're going north or south, they're either getting worse or better. I'm trying to fix this. I have it in my hand, so sorry guys, I'm looking down to try to fix this. I really should get out my pliers and fix it, but thank you so much. Around this time of year, I tend to wear the longer skirts more often. I don't know why, not so much in the summer. I don't know. It's just like what I lean towards, I guess. Because I like wearing them with boots and certain tops. Because I guess, well, I'm trying to think about what I wear to the office in the summer. I mean, my tops are pretty basic. I mean, they would go with a skirt too. I have a lot of black tops now that I'm thinking about what I have and what I wear. That's got to be addressed. And I've noticed that too. Like, I put together outfits, and my favorite shirts are either black or they're dark and stuff like that. And I was like, you need to add some color to your life, girl. Like, it's trying to look like the Grim Reaper. Like, you've heard the Devil Wears Prada? Well, the Grim Reaper wears everything. I think I'm going to need to work on this another day. I'm trying to get this put together. Oh, okay. I bought this years ago. In a mall that's like 4 hours away. No, you're right. Not many people do. This I can. This came off somewhere. This is a. I think they call it a slave bracelet. Yeah, these are called slave bracelets. I had a huge thing for these when I was younger. I don't have many. I think this is my only one left now. I used to have tons. But this one, I've thought about getting rid of a million times, but it's so comfortable, I can never get myself to get rid of it. I had blue ones and silver and all kinds of crazy designs. But this one's just simple and really cute. I mean, this is something I wouldn't wear to work, obviously. It's a slave bracelet. You don't wear a slave bracelet to an office. I just love the way they look. I thought that was really pretty. With the right outfit, they're cute. But this one, like I said, I've always meant to get rid of it. Maybe in the next video. Today, like I said, I wanted to address the whole thing with the dress that we talked about earlier. Just wanted to sit and talk and catch up. It's been such a long week, guys. You have no idea. Doing better now, but I can't believe that in a few weeks it's already Christmas. I think we're gonna start decorating for that in a week. It's like, wow. Because Thanksgiving's right around the corner. That was the bunny ears that hang off the mirror that's behind this door. Here's hoping that when I move this door, the mirror that's behind here doesn't crash on my head like the last time. That was fun. No, it wasn't. It actually broke a few of my collectibles. I'll tell you, I'll be very careful with that when the time comes. But yeah, so that's hard to believe, and I have some vacation days coming up around Christmas, so we'll be doing baking and gift wrapping. I love wrapping gifts. It's one of my favorite things to do. I don't get to do it as often as I like, though. Normally just around Christmas. Like, when it's somebody's birthday, I go, I know a lot of people like doing gift cards, and they like putting things in, gift bags, but I'll put in a gift bag, they're small things, but I gotta wrap them first. Like this, I'll wrap before I put into a gift bag. I just like that. I think it's more fun than opening it up and oh, yay, thanks. I like making a little bit more fun out of it. I was actually thinking about doing oh, thank you so much. I'm actually thinking about filming some videos on maybe gift ideas. My Christmas party's coming up soon. Probably about 2 or 3 weeks, so we need to start picking out the dress. Oh yes, you remember those? Those ugly boots. I have a love-hate relationship with those rubber boots. They were gifted to me by somebody I used to work with, and she would pair them with this outfit that she had, but for me, I wear them especially in the winter time. They're great for keeping my feet from getting wet, because I've had other boots where it just doesn't work, and I'm not a fan of. My mother likes, the boots are called totes, but they gotta be the flippin' ugliest boot I've ever seen. But I wear those silver ones when it's rainy or snowy, and the girls at work will joke, oh, this tonight is just Diet Coke with a little bit of Southern Comfort. No wine tonight. But those boots, they joke and they call them my Tin Man boots. I have seen Ghost Adventures. I like that show a lot. But yeah, actually, those boots have held up really well, to be honest with you, because I've beaten the crap out of those boots. I've had them now for 4 or 5 years, so... And I beat them up. It's amazing that they look as good as they do. I do wear a lot of sheer stockings. They tend to be on sale more than the others. I just like the shine of them too. I do wear the regular ones as well. I have considered it. I actually just put a bunch of my purses on eBay. My brother did. I just took the pictures and sent them to him. But I do have some shoes. Some of them I'm sending to an artist who's going to be... I gotta message her. I've been so busy. There's been so much drama and things going on right now. I've been so busy. I haven't got a chance to box them up for her. But yeah, there are some pairs. There's also some flats that I've been meaning to put on eBay. But we haven't had a chance to. So once I photograph them and box them up and send them to my bro, I will let you guys know. I'll actually do a live video of the shoes that will be up online. So that would be cool. Yeah, yeah. What if I sold them? Yeah, I do plan on putting them up. I do have some. I guess we could. I'm not sure how I would go about doing that. I've gotten that request a lot. Thank you. I love those Misty beige ones a lot as well. The Misty taupes, which I have a little box of them here. And love them. I've never worn this color before, but I definitely do really like them a lot. But as far as buying these shoes, you guys don't have to do that. I mean, like, I feel guilty with you guys. You know, I like talking to you guys. You guys are my friends. You know, you don't need to buy me anything. But even if you did, I don't even know how to go about doing something. But you guys are awesome. I got the best subscribers. I really do. I don't care what anybody else says. My subscribers are the best. You really are. I can't believe it's only Tuesday, guys. The weekend went by so fast. Lots of... So we had a lot of company this weekend, honestly. Like I said, I'm sorry I had to cut my live feed so short the last time. I didn't expect my brother to show up, but it was awesome. We had a good time. We watched Fright Night. We had some Doritos. We had a good time. What else did we do? We did a few different things. We played some video games. I like the old school stuff, like Super Nintendo and Atari. Although they were playing some Xbox One. Breaking the Magician's Code. Isn't that an old show? That's the guy with like the mask on, right? I feel like it came out in the 90s. I think it's on Netflix. I loved it then, and I've seen it on there, and I've been watching it recently. I flippin' love that show. The guy from X-Files, I think, is the like the host of that show. Oh man, what was his name in X-Files? Oh my god. Skinner. He played Skinner in X-Files. If that's the same show, I absolutely adore that show. It's awesome. And then they changed The Magicians the second season. There was a second season. Second or third season. But it was really cool. Oh, thank you. I've been looking at my shoe collection recently, and I've honestly been disappointed because they're mostly black. I have like a pair of red ones here and there, and I tend to collect silver shoes. I don't know why. You guys know I prefer gold. I think because silver shoes, nobody wants them, and they tend to go on sale more often than not. And then I see them like, oh, yes, please. All shoes need a good home. But yeah, I actually want to, I do still have those boots. They're in a box in the back room. Oh, thank you. I will show you the dead shoes. Maybe we'll do that my next live video. We'll do another live feed. I'll show you the dead shoes and which ones I plan on giving to the artist to do some custom work, which I'm very excited about. We've talked about a few different things, and I'm going to talk to her about some other things that I would like her to do. But there's a couple pairs that I'll show you that are going to go to the artist. Maybe you guys can help me pick which ones go to the artist and which ones we'll put on eBay. Thank you. I was really nervous the first time I did these because I wasn't sure how it was going how you guys would feel about them. But I really enjoy doing them, being able to talk to you guys like live and getting to know you guys and being able to interact has been really awesome. It's definitely, I want to try doing a live video at least once a week. That's my goal, so we can just talk and do different things. I feel like using this live feed to do certain videos, like the empty videos, or I want to do my monthly favorites. I don't even think that's a thing anymore. Oh, I'm so glad you love them. I love doing these too. It's so much fun. Sorry guys, I'm squirming. My lower back's been killing me all day. I don't know what I did to it. I did something. Her work is beautiful, guys. She sent me some pictures of what she's done to shoes, and her work is really, really nice. So I think some of the shoes, I have to. I think that'd be really cool to have her do some custom pieces. This is a little known fact, but when I was a teenager, it's still a habit I have today. I always would draw in like the corner of my pages, like in notebooks, weird shoes. And I wanted to go to New York City, and I wanted to go to, they have a fashion, the Fashion Institute, FIT, I think is what it's called, and they have a shoe program there. And I wanted to be a shoe designer when I was a teenager. My mom's like, you can't run off to New York. You need to get yourself a good job. And then I went for education, and I can't get work, so. What's my favorite magic trick from Breaking the Code? Oh man, they had some good ones on that show. What was my favorite one? I gotta think about this one, because they had some really cool ones. I guess, okay, it would probably be, let me see if I can describe this, because it's going to be difficult to describe. Maybe not really. There's this one where it's like, it looks like a coffin, and they put the magician in the coffin, and they hammer it closed, and they do this big elaborate dance and everything with it, and then they take the coffin, and then they put in a wood chipper, and I know that sounds really disturbing, but then like he's standing like above, up in the corner, and they showed like how they like flopped him out, and he was hiding behind the box that this coffin was on top of. I think it was a coffin or some type of box. Yeah, I do wear pantyhose underneath leggings sometimes. I don't wear leggings a lot. I don't like it when girls wear leggings as pants, like when they wear little crop tops. I think that leggings are more for tunics. I wear them under dresses too. I just don't like it when, like, I don't know. Maybe it's the generation I'm from. Who knows? I have watched some of Chris Angel's stuff. He does some stuff that I'm still sitting and wondering, like, some of the things that he does as far as his magic tricks. He definitely blows mind, I'll tell you that. Very interesting. It's nice to know that other people like magic, but I guess you guys kind of figured that because I do love fantasy stuff. Oh, really? I've heard good things about his live work. I remember he was the one that was in the box. Where did he freeze himself? No, he was in water. I think he was in water for like a week or something like that. That just is like insane. They did that, I think, on the Magician's Code too. I feel like they did. I'm pretty sure that they did that particular trick on the Magician's, breaking the Magician's Code. I could be wrong, or was it ice? Something along those lines. But it's pretty cool. I love magic and stuff like that. That was something I wanted to get into at one point too. That's pretty awesome. You too? What was another thing that was really cool? There's a show on Netflix that's pretty awesome called Brain Games. That, I haven't finished watching it. I've watched a few episodes. But there is some really interesting stuff in there. From like colors and how we focus on things and forget, like, but how, like, it's, how can I describe this? Like, when we focus on something, we lose a lot of information around it, and so they show you, like, how you can pay more attention or be more focused in your work. They also had one about how genders do things differently just because we're wired differently. That one was pretty interesting. It was really cool. I haven't finished watching the show, but it's definitely something I've become addicted to. Oh, that's cool. I swear this mirror's gonna fall on me. I'm gonna die on camera. That's horrible. But yeah, I still gotta post my Halloween Beetlejuice costume. I'm just like been so far behind, guys. I'm sorry. Like I said, there's been a lot of stress going on, and time's just flown. I can't believe we're halfway through November. This year's almost over, guys. It's just like, I'm really excited because the countdown for when I officially start my new position full time has begun. I should be over there December 10th, and I'm like ecstatic that it's like under a month now. I can't wait. I'm over there like 3 days out of the week, and it's great. I really do love it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm so happy. I really can't describe the feeling. Like, I really love it, and you're right. Time does fly, and the older I get, the more I notice that. Like, I remember being a child, and summer would come, and it felt like the summer lasted forever, you know? And it felt like Christmas took forever to get here. But now, as an adult, I'm like, we have like 40 days until Christmas. I do like some online games. I don't get to do it as often as I like, just because I do so many different things. Like I said, my brother helps me with the eBay, but I take the pictures and I send him the stuff with the descriptions and all that jazz. Although he doesn't get really crazy creative with the descriptions anyway. And then with listing and stuff like that, I do obviously YouTube. And then my day job, and then gym. I try to have a social life too. It's not easy doing all of it, I tell you that. So I don't really have the time really to play games as often as I used to. When I do play games now, it's typically like the old school Atari, the Super Nintendo, and stuff like that. Although I got an email earlier from Nerd Block. They said they're making a comeback. It stinks, I know. I wish I could play games more often. I bought a board game recently, and I haven't played a board game in forever. And I have yet to. I teach people how to play the game, but I always end up kicking their butts. I love the game Mancala. Oh, that's a really good trick. I remember watching that one. That's a good one too. I love that show. Like, I'm literally glued to it. I like if I'm cleaning or if I'm doing something, I like having noise in the background. So I'll tend to have Netflix on or something like that because I like to listen. But that's one of those shows I can't listen. I have to sit there and I'm like glued. I'm like staring at it like this, like a little child like watching cartoons. I can't move away from the television. That's one of those shows. Forensic Science is another one of them. No, but I want to buy Cards Against Humanity. Sporting games, not so much. I'm not really a sports girl. I mean, I love watching hockey. I do. I can appreciate a baseball game. I don't get basketball or football. Like, I do watch the Super Bowl, because who doesn't? But I try to follow the game. Like, I know some people are like, oh, I'm just here to watch the commercials. And, like, okay, the commercials are cool. They are. The commercials in the halftime show, they're awesome. I'm not knocking anybody. But I want to understand the game, and I don't. It's like, so each part is like 15 minutes. But why does the flipping game take 4 hours sometimes? Because they're like, run 2 feet. Let's go back to the place that we started. Let's pat everybody on the butt. Let's do it all over again. Run 2 feet, blow a whistle, take 5 more minutes to get back to the spot I was just at. Squeeze everybody's butt cheeks again. Like, I just don't get football. I've tried so hard. I just can't fathom it. But I do like to watch it anyway. I don't have a team or anything. Whoever's playing on the Super Bowl, that's it. Yeah, I guess you're right. It is those stupid commercials. Oh, some of them are funny. Then some of them I'm just like, I don't get it. The amount of money that they spend on commercials. Can you imagine? And then I look at some of them, I'm like, how much did you pay this guy to come up with that stupid idea? I could have done it for half of that. Like, there's been commercials where I don't even know what product they're trying to sell me. Like, there's this one, it's a gum commercial, and it's like these 2 people, and they're in a city. Good, how are you, Jamie? Nice to see you. They're like in a city, and they're out on one of those balcony things. Yes, I have seen some Pixar films. Pixar's one of my favorites, actually. And they're getting ready for the moment. A bunch of people have. But they're getting ready for the moment, and like things are getting hot and heavy, and then everything turns to ice, and then it's like, well, what did I just watch? And then like you see like Trident come up on the screen. Hi, Scotty. How are you? Not so bad. Tired. I got back from the gym about an hour ago. Came home and made a video, so I overdid it, guys, at the gym. I shouldn't have. I love focusing on my legs because that's my favorite. I love doing leg workouts, but I've noticed that they're like, my thighs are turning into rocks, which isn't a bad thing. But like, I feel like my arms aren't doing the same progress, so I've been focusing on that, and I pushed myself further than I normally do. I like to do that, and I don't at the same time because I like to see how far I can get, and but also at the same time, I know not tomorrow. The day after tomorrow, I'm going to be in pain. The day after, I guess your muscles, they don't realize that they're screwed yet. It's the day after when they're like, oh my God, I'm dying. Sorry, guys. Sure you didn't want to hear that. But that's what typically happens when I go to the gym. I split up my workouts. Oh, thank you so much. I do split my workouts. I tend to do legs one day, arms the next. I try to switch it up. I overdid it today with the arms. So I may not do arms again for another 2 days. So I'll do legs tomorrow. I have a late shift the 3rd day, so that'll be my rest day. And then I'll probably do arms after that again. So it depends on how I'm feeling or how my body is. I'm trying to focus more on my arms right now. So I'll probably do 2 days arms, then a leg, then arms again. And I do abs almost every time I'm in the gym. Whether it's something small or, something. And back workout. Because, this is going to sound weird. But, back and, the under here part, those are, 2 of my hugest concerns, because these areas we don't work out all the time, so it's easy for them to get flabby. I hear you. I know so many girls, and I've worked with a lot of them, that they're all about cardio, cardio, cardio. Yes, I'm telling you, I can't believe Christmas is already coming. But I feel that you need to do cardio, yes, if you want to maintain weight or if you want to do some weight loss, but I don't believe that it's the only answer. You're not going to get tone and definition just from cardio. You need to mix it up a little bit. So I do weights and I do cardio. I may do just 20 minutes of cardio, but, Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Alex. I didn't know that. That's good to know. I typically start off doing cardio and get my heart pumping before I start doing weights. Although we have this, I don't know if you consider cardio, those machines where you're like rowing. I like doing that, but oh my god. The one time I thought it was going to give me a blister on my hand. I think I gotta get gloves for that, to be honest with you. But I do. I don't want to be like necessarily a muscle builder. I want tone and definition. I mean, I've seen girls there that are like, I mean, their arms are huge. I mean, they look great. I mean, they've been working their butts off to get to that point. I don't necessarily want that. I just don't want like the flabbiness. I just want it to be toned and look nice. I was looking at a picture from the Christmas party. I'll have to show it to you in our next video. They had this like little stand. I agree with you, Alex. I get bored doing the cardio too. It's like, just make it the 20 minutes. You can do this. Like I have to force myself to do it. I prefer the afternoons. The mornings, I'm just like, I want to get up early to do it, and I try to. Normally, and this is going to sound weird, I do a little, I have an exercise bike, so while I'm brushing this monstrosity, I'll do it while I'm on the bike, and then I'll finish the rest of my routine. So it takes about 10 minutes to do that. It's just a little extra that I do, but I tend to like working out in the afternoons better. I feel more awake. I know some people feel more awake in the mornings. I prefer to do it in the afternoon. Yeah. But yeah, so that's what my main goal is to tone. But I mean, I feel like I've made some progress, and I'm very happy with that. I've been down that road too. I've been down the road of eating disorders as well, and it's not a. I struggled with it as a teenager. It wasn't good. I didn't mean for it to get down this way. Oh, that's good to know. And it doesn't really subside. It's always going to be somebody who has an eating disorder. It's always in the back of their mind. It's always there. Every day, it's there, and unless you've been there, it's hard to explain it to somebody. It's always there. But and when this person, the family member that I talked to you about, the one that said I was too fat for a birthday cake, they never apologized, and they're not going to. They don't think they've done anything wrong. It changed me. That's like, there's moments in your life that change you as a person. That moment crushed me to pieces. It destroyed me. And I don't really like sweets. Like, if she had got me one. Okay, Alex, it was good talking to you. Have a good one. But the fact that she said it destroyed me on the inside. I mean, I was I gained some weight, yeah. Just from not moving, and we were just starting with the gym. I knew I had issues, and I was working on that. But to have somebody say that to you was just horrible, especially knowing they knew I struggled with eating disorder. And to say that was, I wouldn't say that to somebody that I wasn't sure, or if I knew they didn't have eating disorder. You do not say, oh, you're too fat for a birthday cake. You don't say that. You don't. Just wish somebody a happy birthday. You don't have to fucking mention anything else. Excuse my French. Because this subject is very sore for me. But, I guess that became more motivation. And at one point, it got so bad, I had cut my diet down, it was in the past month, to basically borderline vegetarian, but I wasn't getting the protein I needed. And you can get protein from vegetables too. It's those vegetables I tend not to like to eat. Some of them. I'm not a bean fan by any means. I don't. Once in a while, but I was making myself sick. So I started redoing my diet and adding a little bit of lean proteins, and that's been helping for sure. And just getting back in scheme of things. I've been so busy lately. No, don't. It's don't be sorry. It's important. There's so many people who suffer from this, and it's important to bring light to it for sure. Sometimes I do. Yeah, sometimes I do. I really don't have an opinion about it. It's been brought up to me before. I don't really see myself as, I mean, it happens. I sometimes like kick them off and I don't really realize I'm doing it sometimes. But, yeah, to each his own. Whatever makes you happy. But yeah, no, it's, I just feel like a lot of people don't realize how, somebody who suffers from that, how words can hurt. Words can hurt anybody, like bullying in general. And I really wish that more people would think before they speak. I always try to think how I would feel before I say something to somebody. And I'm always trying to, I'm not trying to save people's feelings. But if you wouldn't want that said to you, don't say that to another human being. Especially like, if you're calling somebody who works in customer service. I've worked customer service jobs before. And I feel that people believe that people that work in those kinds of positions are lower than themselves. I work in IT for a company. And I finally got into a different area of it. My favorite Muppet. Probably Gonzo, now that I'm an adult. Oh, you too. But I worked in customer service for many years. I answered phones for many years and stuff like that. And people feel like those kinds of jobs that those people are below them and they will treat them like garbage. I've been called every word in the book and this. I had somebody throw hot coffee in my face when I worked in a restaurant. Like, very bad. And this, it always irritates me. So, like, if I call a customer service representative or I go to a place like McDonald's and it's packed and no, Joey is extremely supportive. He's that you've seen him in videos on this channel before. You've met Joey. He's very supportive. He thinks it's all cool, and yeah, he it doesn't bother him at all. I know the feeling. I truly know the feeling. I was bullied in school too. But like if I go to a place like McDonald's and they have a line and the cashier, she looks frantic because there's nothing she can do, I'm not going to take it out on the girl. Or if you go grocery shopping, the lines are a mile long and it's somebody who's just learning and you can see they're frazzled. Don't give these people a hard time. Everybody has to start somewhere. Everybody has to start something new. That person's not a piece of garbage because they're ringing up your groceries. No, he doesn't. But he does like to play with my feet. He thinks that I have the most perfect toes he's ever seen. So he does like to massage them. But that person that's bagging your groceries, that doesn't mean that they're any less than you are. They may be going to school to become a lawyer. They may be studying to become a tech to, that person may be curing cancer one day. They're going to school for this, or they got a second job to help their sick parent. It always makes me angry, and I've said things in places like Walmart and stuff like that. I've stood up for these people because it's not right to treat somebody like dirt because you think they're lower than you. No. We all go to the grave the same way. We all put our pants on the same way. Oh, wow. Yes, always look on the bright side. This is also true. Very true, Carl. But that's my theory on it. Never treat anybody the way you wouldn't want to be treated. Whatever good you put out, good comes back to you. Oh, of course. That's why I love doing these live videos. But yeah, that's a pet peeve of mine, to treat others, when somebody treats somebody like a lower life form because of where they work or because they think that, who they are. I can't stand those types of personalities. Like, okay, maybe you were born into money, or maybe you were this, or maybe you were that. That's great. But don't treat somebody poorly because they don't have as much in the bank account as you. You don't know what that person's capable of. You don't know who that person's going to be one day. Don't do that to anybody. You hear stories all the time about teenagers who've been bullied on social media and in school and stuff to the point where they've taken their own lives. And I've also heard stories of somebody who's befriended somebody who's been bullied and has saved their lives from suicide, where they said, hey, I was going to kill myself, but because of you, you saved me. I had a friend like that. I didn't know about it till years later, because she grew up in a very, very not so nice household. We were the odd couple as far as friends go, But I loved her like a sister, and she meant the world to me. She didn't tell me till we were in our 20s. Love talking to you guys too. She didn't tell me till we were in our 20s that she was going to take her life. But I saved her from that. And when she first told me, I was kind of shocked because I never knew. Never would have guessed. And you never do when those kinds of things happen. Like, if that had happened, if she had succeeded in doing that, or had decided to do it anyway, I would have told you that I never would have seen it coming. Yes. No, I hear you on that. And, but that meant a lot to me. And now she's a mom, she's a wife, she's awesome. And I'm glad that, I'm glad that I was able to do some good for the world. I was able to help somebody to find, peace, or to find confidence within themselves, and make it past the bullying. So, always treat others the way you want to be treated. Even if you're frustrated, even if you're calling someplace because the item you bought is a piece of crap, it's not their fault. They didn't design it. Just give them some, just give them a little peace, okay? You don't know what they're going through. Oh, thank you. Love you guys too. Sorry, guys, if I'm badgering on. But that is definitely one of my pet peeves, is when people treat others poorly. Been there, done that. Been bullied, been belittled, and it's just not right. I cut those people out of my life. Except for this one that I'm related to. I can't do nothing about it, but you stay over there, I stay over here. I'm not going to let you rain on my parade, sweetheart. You go deal with your problems. Ah, man, I really love doing these. I really do. This is so much fun. I gotta cut this. Well, I don't gotta cut it. I need to style it. I love layers, and my layers are all grown out now. I can't even tell where the layers were anymore. Pretty bad. Oh, thank you. You guys are too sweet. You guys are always complimenting me. You're too nice. I got really nice subscribers. I really do. I love you guys. What else should we talk about tonight, guys? I really don't got much else going on this week. Just working. Well, we're going to get ready for Christmas soon. This coming week, we're going to put up the tree. We got a new tree. I'm really excited. So I'll probably do a video on that. Oh, thank you. You are too. You're born nice. I believe some people can be born nasty. Unfortunately, there's a few in my family tree. We got some rotten nuts in our tree. What can you do? I got a cousin who's getting married. That's exciting. That should be fun. I gotta figure out what to wear. I went to my friend's wedding. I was in the wedding, though. That don't count. Oh, Lord, I hope I'm not in this one. Oh, is that wrong? It's not that. It's just that they're a lot younger than I am. I don't got the energy for that stuff. I gotta figure out what to wear. Oh, you're too sweet. I do love the Muppets. I've been wanting to watch the Muppet Babies. I have them on DVD. I love those guys. I had a bag of beads. I've been wanting to get back into making jewelry. As you can see, some of my pieces are up here that I've made. But I'm finding little beads that I dropped all over the place. I'm so mad at myself about it. Everywhere. But I'm trying to get back into it. I'm not sure. They never did good on eBay. So I'm thinking about doing it on Etsy again. I need to photograph them and put them back on my Mermaid Couture page on Facebook. You guys aren't familiar. I haven't been on there in a minute, and I'm embarrassed to admit this. I do bake jewelry. I haven't been on my page in a minute, but I need to start doing it because I've been making all this jewelry, as you can see up here. Mermaid Couture is the jewelry business that I do. I named it that because I tend to make jewelry out of natural items like seashells. This one needs to be restrung, unfortunately. I'm going to redo it. But I tend to use seashells and corals and stuff like that. Natural pieces, I really like those. Earrings and stuff like that. I'll have to do a live video on some of the jewelry I've made. Maybe we'll do some selling. This I made a long time ago. This needs to be restrung. This was a design my mom had in mind, and she had a bracelet that she loved, and I copied it. And so I made a bunch of different ones of it, but this one needs to be restrung. So that's why it sits there. And these are like all my, where I keep all of my, a lot of my beaded stuff is in this. And the glitter, because you guys know I made those jewelry holders and stuff like that. A lot of the glitter is over here too. I have tons and tons of glitter. Lavender water. What do you use lavender water for? Like as a toner kind of thing? I got this one. I have all kinds of glitter. I got tons of glitter. I love glitter. I gotta say, I think my favorites are probably the Martha. No, this isn't Martha Stewart that makes this one. Who makes this one? Reflections. I love these ones. Look at these. Oh, I love it. I do have Martha Stewart glitter in here, don't I? I thought I did. I'm wrong. Oh, of course I've seen The Nightmare Before Christmas. I love that movie. I meant to film it this year, but I do for Halloween a black Christmas tree, and it's covered in Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. I try to get the ornaments from Hallmark every year. I missed the Doctor last year, but I did get Sally. The one this year, I like and I don't like it. Oh, nice. I have used it as a toner before. I've seen people cook with rose water. I've never tried it though. I've seen like a lot, especially on the Great British Bake Off, they use a lot of rose. I feel like outside the United States, a lot of people do cook more with florals. Because I know that they use it like in Europe. Asian countries use more florally stuff. I don't know if anybody watching is from outside the United States or not. But my boss is from England, and she brought back Turkish Delights. Jelly beans are actually based off of them. Oh, I'm sure it does smell beautiful. Jelly beans are actually were inspired by Turkish Delights. Like, that's why they're gooey on the inside. Turkish Delights are like these really nice gummies. And she brought back these Turkish Delights. They came in rose, lavender, and I forgot the other flavor. But they actually weren't bad. I'm open to most things. I tried them. And she had a few other candies that were florally. I know there's gums that are rosy, flavored. I don't want to say scented because you're eating it. In Asia, they have a gum that, I don't know how true it is, where you chew on it and like the oils come through your skin, you naturally smell like florally. I could be wrong on that. I read it somewhere, but I honestly don't remember the source of where I got that. So it could be, bull for all I know. But I do like the floral stuff. But then again, my mom's side being German, they do use juniper berries. And that can be kind of a strong, florally, evergreeny flavor. And not everybody likes that either. So I don't mind eating florals, as weird as that sounds, because there's quite a bit of flowers that you can actually eat. Strawberries are actually part of the rose family, so you can eat them. I live for rosemary. I want to get a plant of rosemary and use the fresh stuff, but rosemary is definitely one of my favorite things to cook with. I love it. I love rosemary. It's definitely one of my favorites. If I could play a part in the Peter Pan stage play, which would I play? Oh boy. You guys have some amazing questions. Dude. In the stage play. a good one. I gotta think about this one. This is a good one. I haven't seen it in years. If I was to be in the stage version, I'd probably play Peter Pan. Because I do know that the stage version is normally, the Peter's played typically by a female. If it was like the cartoon or something like that, I'd want to be one of the mermaids. Okay, yeah, they tried to drown Wendy, but mermaids are cool. I like mermaids. I've done that with pork roast, actually. I haven't had a lamb since my grandfather passed. He liked lamb. Although I don't understand the mint jelly part. I just find that too overpowering. Occasionally, well, I haven't eaten rabbit in a long time either. They're not really easily to get. And I'm fine with eating like the typical normal meats. Like pork and chicken and beef and fish and stuff like that. But I haven't had lamb in a long time. My mom knows how to make a decent lamb, but we haven't cooked it since my grandfather passed away, and that's going to be 8 years soon, which, wow. It's hard to believe he's almost been gone that long. Oh, thank you. I don't really... See, Wendy was very motherly, and I don't see that character about myself. I've always been like, well... In high school, I always protected the people who were being bullied. So I guess maybe a little bit of that's true. But I always seen myself as, I mean, I've always been like managers and leaders and like the one that he, wow, maybe you are right. I just never see myself in like a motherly way, I guess. Ooh. That does sound really delicious, actually. I love cranberries. I had salad today. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw my delicious salad. And there was cranberries in it and chicken. It was like, oh. And that dressing is a red wine vinaigrette from Kent. It's so good. Oh my god. I have 3 bottles of this stuff at all times. I love it. No avocado in that one though. I have an avocado waiting to ripe. I always struggle with avocados. I'll buy them and they're like a rock, and then I'll wait a day or two and they're still rock-like, and then I forget about it, and then by then it's bad. I do love cooking. I like baking too. I think I'm a better cook than a baker. Joey's the baker. Oh boy. You're going to have some fun, I take it. I knew I'd finish that up before we were done filming, so I brought myself an iced tea. Will be prepared? That is awesome. Good for you. You got me all hungry now. Thinking about the red currant rub on the lamb. That sounds yummy. I can't believe Thanksgiving is in like a week. It's crazy. We're going to go to my mom's. So, I do too. You kind of have to with baking. Good, how are you? With baking, it's like a science. If you're off by the slightest, it's going to mess it all up. Although, now that we're coming to the holidays, I make a cake ball. It's like the cake pops you see at Starbucks, but I have my own version of it. Everybody raves about them. No matter where I go or where I work or who the family member is, they live for the cake balls. So I gotta start making some of those soon because people lose their darn minds for those stupid things. I've never had the cake pops from Starbucks. I've seen what they look like. I've seen people eat them. I came across a recipe years ago and I kind of tweaked it to my own because I bake a cake and then I like deconstruct it and then I form them into the balls myself with some icing and stuff like that, and then I coat them with chocolate and decorate them and all that jazz and stuff like that. I like mine. I've even made like versions where there's like a little bit of rum in them. I accidentally put too much rum in them the one time and I couldn't get them to form the way I wanted them to and get the chocolate on them. That was a mess. I learned my lesson on that. But those are probably like one of my biggest things. Woof! No, girl, you're working your butt off. God bless you. No, I mean, whatever you gotta do. I missed that second comment. Man, that's a lot of work, girl. I've done it. I know the feeling. I've worked 2 jobs, 3 jobs, so I know the struggle. You do what you gotta do. You know, save that money. Although, honestly, when I got hurt on taxes, like, when you work more than one job. Oh, sorry, honey. I didn't mean that. But when you work all those jobs, like when I went and filed my taxes, I owed a lot of money to the state. It was like, whoa. And then I tried, like, can I make them take out the most that you can to try to, like, keep that from happening so that, like, I can actually get a little bit of money back. But no matter what I've tried, I've always had to end up owing money back. But I can never figure out the science with that. Yeah, I never saw myself as Wendy. Honestly, I like pirates. I am still so upset that they fired Johnny Depp from the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. There is no franchise now. Like, I understand, like, why, and I know that Johnny Depp's going through some stuff. I get it. But the only reason why anybody watches those movies is for Johnny Depp. To be truthful, out of all the movies, and I know I'm not in popular standing when I say this, my favorites were 4 and 5. The first 3, they focused so much on Elizabeth Swann and Will Turner. I really didn't care for the love story. Like, if you just eliminated them, I would have been fine. Although Orlando Bloom is, easy on the eyes. And Keira Knightley is a beautiful woman. However, anybody who watches those films only watch it for Jack Sparrow. So I really did enjoy when they started focusing more on Jack after that love story was over, after the trilogy. So now that they've removed him from the movies, once in a while, not as often as I used to be able to. I don't have the time to game anymore. It's very rare. But now with these new movies, they've basically fired Johnny Depp, so he's not going to be in them. Yeah, I know. I'm so upset about it. They said they're revamping the Pirate of the Caribbean franchise. No, you just killed your franchise. That is what you did. It is like, done. Because I have no interest in watching it if the fun of Pirates of the Caribbean was seeing what crazy antics Jack was going to do. That's really it. And I'm so upset that they finally, I think they announced it last week or the week before. And then the news of Stan Lee passing yesterday. I mean, 95, God bless him. Everybody that I know is like so upset. What's my favorite holiday cartoon? Oh, that is a good one. My favorite holiday cartoon. That is tough. If it's a cartoon, like a cartoon show, I would have to pick the Smurfs Christmas or the Chipmunk Christmas, the one that came out in the 80s when he's playing his harmonica. Those are my 2 favorite as far as TV shows. Christmas movies in general, I like the Polar Express. The Christmas Carol that they came out with the CGI that Jim Carrey did, I love that one. They followed the book pretty good on that one. Home Alone, of course. As far as the cartoons, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is one of my favorites. He's not really a cartoon. That's more claymation. But I'd say the Smurfs and the Chipmunks. Those are my 2 favorites. And of course, you gotta love the Grinch. The classic Grinch is amazing. I've never seen the Jim Carrey version. It's just from the trailer hasn't been appealing to me. And now they're doing another Grinch. When's Hollywood going to come up with some new ideas, please? They keep remaking things and redoing things. Sorry, guys. I don't know what I'm choking on. Oh my god. Sorry, guys. Woo! I forgot how to breathe for a second. The Charlie Brown one is very good. I love that. Oh my god, I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes that happens to me at work. You get a weird coughing fit out of nowhere. There's like no liquid in my mouth. I don't know. Great, now my makeup's a mess. Haha. But yes, the Charlie Brown one is definitely a good one. I always forget about that one. That's like one of my favorites to watch. I'm okay, Jamie. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened there. It happens to me every couple of months where like I'm talking or breathing and then I go into this weird coughing fit, like I'm choking on something. Ghost cough, who knows? Man, that was weird. I feel like somebody asked me a question, but I missed it because I was like mid-hacking, and I do apologize. Okay, sorry about that, guys. No, I'm fine. That happens sometimes. It happens at work, too. I've had that happen once before where I've had to, like, literally leave the room because get it out of you. I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to believe that Christmas is around the corner, though. But yes, the Charlie Brown one is one of my favorites. Oof. That was horrible. But yeah, I still can't believe that Stan Lee, after 95, it's a pretty good age. It's going to be really weird seeing, like, the next Marvel movies that come out without him in them. Because I liked his cameo. That was, like, one of my highlights, to see him in the movies. So that's going to be sad that he's not going to be in them. I'm sure they'll probably, like, have a picture of him up or something silly like that. I don't see them stopping that. So it should be interesting. I have friends that I went to Comic-Con and got to meet him. I'm slightly jealous. I have no idea where that came from. My throat's like all sore now. Like I said, it happens occasionally. I don't know why. It's weird. But, yeah. What else has happened this week? Besides the Stan Lee thing. I think that's the biggest one. Like, everybody that I work with is, like, in tears. I like the Spider-Man franchise. I'm more of a DC Comics kind of girl, to be truthful with you. Although I feel like when people think of, like, DC, they only focus on, like, oh, yes. What kind of music? I listen to pretty much everything. Except for, like, Marilyn Manson. Country music, not so much. I love the Home Alone movies, too. They're my favorite. The first two with Macaulay Culkin are my favorite. The other ones I didn't get into. Country music, I really don't listen to the modern country stuff. To me, it all sounds the same. But I do like, Johnny Cash and, like, the older styles. I can listen to a little bit of Toby Keith. Buddy Jewel came out. There was, like, a country show. I don't even know if it's still on. There's, like, a country reality show where, like, it was, like, the Country American Idol. But I'm not, like, a huge fan of country music, because to me it all sounds the same these days. Like, if a country song was released today, you've probably heard the same kind of twangy sound and kind of the same setup for the past, like, 10 years. Like, it's like, it wants to be pop-ish, but it's not. I have seen the Teen Titans, that's a cartoon. I have seen an episode or two of that. It's really cute. Oh, I still feel like I got a cough again after that. Holy hell. That was bad. Like, that's a cough that changes a person. Whew. But yeah, I mostly listen to rock. I love 80s rock and roll. Pop music, a lot of 90s, a lot of 80s are the stuff I tend to listen the most to. Although I do love Ed Sheeran. I've been listening to, a part of me has a special place in my heart for like emo music. I've been really into Blood on the Dance Floor lately. I know I'm not in popular vote with that one. Because like my friends will look at me like, Michelle, what? And like, some of the stuff I like. Like the song Bewitched that they did, I really like that. But I lean more towards 80s rock and roll and like 90s pop music. I love Def Leppard. I love Hall & Oates. I've cut my hair a few times too when I was a kid. Got in trouble for it. What else? I love NSYNC. I'm still waiting for a reunion tour. I will die. And I listened to a lot of 90s music that I didn't really necessarily like when I was younger in the 90s. Natalie Imbruglia, I like. I didn't hate Blink-182. Yes, always see the funny side in things. But I've been listening to them a little bit. Like a lot of 90s music. I can't remember the name of the artist, but I can hear the song in my head. She's So High Above Me. I want to say the last name was Beckham, but not like David Beckham. Like, not like Posh Spice's husband. I can't remember. He was a one-hit wonder. I like a lot of the one-hit wonders from the 90s. Although I do love 50s music, too. My Zodiac is Gemini. I'm on the cusp of it, actually, but I'm pretty much a classic case of Gemini. I'm 33. Not something I talk too much about, but you asked, so I told. I'm pretty honest when it comes to that. A lot of people think it's weird that I'll still admit my age, but it's like, well, it is what it is. I know, girls getting old, but these things happen. We can't stop time now, can we? But yes, I'm a Gemini. Which can be a problem. Oh, cool. Sweet. The problem is I can be either being a Gemini because you're ruled by the twins. So they say you're ruled by two different poles. People say you're bipolar. No, that's not necessarily the case. But I can either like make my mind up like that, or I can be extremely indecisive. It's the indecisive part that drives me crazy because it's like I'll be staring into my closet. What am I going to wear to work today? And I will not be able to make up my mind for like 20 minutes. It's like a problem and a half. But I think most girls have trouble picking out what they want to wear. Or with the makeup, it'll take me like forever to figure out. Oh, thank you. So it takes me like forever some days to like same with the hair. Just because you're in your 30s doesn't mean you don't get into mischief. When me and my best friend get together, it's like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm still doing this crap in my 30s. Like, you a crazy girl. I love her to pieces. She just turned 30. She used to tease me, like, oh, you're an old fart. I was like, you're not far behind me. Like, I got you. I love her. I don't know, they say that 30's the new 20, so that's what they say. I don't know how true it is. And then 40 will be the new 30 when Kim Kardashian turns 40. I feel like she's the one that did the whole 30's the new 20 thing. I'm not a fan of the Kardashians, but I feel like that's the face of that. I think she's in her 30s. I agree, Jamie. I feel the same way. I have to remind myself how old I am on a regular basis. Oh, cool. Yeah, I didn't realize, I never know who follows me on Instagram or not, because sometimes the names are different on there than on here. So that's cool. Awesome. I've been trying to do the Twitter thing a little bit more and the Snapchat thing a little bit more. I'm getting slightly better at it, but, you know, to each his own. Um, it's a problem. My favorite things as far as wardrobe wise are skirts and dresses. I have a ton. Long skirts depends on the season, truthfully. 1, 2, 3. I have a lot of summer ones like sarongs, and I have tons of different like colors and stuff. I do have a lot of long skirts. But skirts and dresses seem to be my weakness because I love them. I hate shopping for pants, so I do like dresses and I do like skirts more than that. But I really need to like work my game on my pants. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've been away from it for a while. I'm trying to get back into it. Like I said, like I have a very bad habit of wearing myself very thin, doing all kinds of things all over the place. But it's like, come back, Michelle. Like, get back here, girl. Like, so I'm starting to do that a little bit more. I don't know how people like. I see YouTubers follow me on this, do this. They have like 10 things that they keep up. And I'm like, girl, how you do that, man? I can't do that. And then they have like, I know some of them have like private like things and stuff like that. And like, I am lucky that I can go on Facebook every day. And even then I have, it's like, I've had friends that's like, you never like or do anything on my page when I post things. It's like, I saw it. I thought it was cool. I didn't realize you have to like everything. Like, I came from the MySpace days, you know? I kind of miss MySpace, to be honest with you. You could decorate your wall, have music playing, and, like, have stickers and stuff. Like, I don't know why we switched to Facebook. Why was Facebook better again? Not that I hate Facebook. I mean, it's not horrible. The main reason why I have a Facebook is because there's family members that live outside of where I live, like, across the country and stuff like that. And that's the way for me to communicate with them. So that's the main reason I have it. But other than that, it's kitten pics and recipes, right? But yes, back to the whole age thing again. In my mind, I still feel like I'm 21. Like the craziness and the antics that I got into at 21, we'll save that for another day. But I have to mentally kind of remind myself that you're not 21 anymore. No, that's almost a long time ago. That's a very long time ago, girl. You need to remember that. Talking to people that went to high school and stuff like that. Thank you. I actually got to redo them. I did this in a live chat, I want to say 2 weeks ago, but they've held up really well. We'll have to do that again. Gotta figure out what nails to do for Thanksgiving. They're starting to grow out. That's the only reason why I'm saying I gotta redo them soon. Thank you. But, yeah, I was talking to one of my friends that I went to high school with, and we were talking about, like, you know, being in the 30s and stuff like that. And he's like, oh, I feel every minute of it. I agree with you. I feel the same way. And he's saying, well, you know, I feel every minute of it that I feel like I'm actually older than that. And I was like, no, I have to remind myself that I'm in my 30s. I'm responsible and, you know, I hold myself the way I do, but I like to go out and have fun with my friends. I don't create mischief or anything like that. But, like, you know, collecting shoes and stuff like that. I guess, you know, because I'm not a parent or anything like that. I have a chihuahua. That's my child. So, I guess my mindset is a little different. Because I'm not a parent. So, maybe that's where it comes from. Who knows? Because the people that I'm friends with and stuff like that, except for like one or two of my friends have children. We went down career paths instead. So, maybe that's why. I don't know. Yes, that's true. I am. Like I said, there's lots of things going on. Like there's a lot of stress going on in my life right now, but things are working out. My day went pretty well. It went by fast, which is a change of pace, which is really nice. Actually, I wish it was Friday. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wish it was Friday. Because I need the weekend. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the change in the, the time thing or that. Although I know some states don't do the time change, the daylight savings thing. I know there's some states that don't do it, but my state does it, and it messes with you for a while, I swear. So I don't know if it's that, or just from stress, or just from, I did a lot of running around this weekend between grocery shopping and having company. And Friday night we did go out and we met up with some people I haven't seen in like months, which was really nice. But yeah, other than that, I really don't know why I've always been tired. My back is killing me, so that's why I'm kind of like antsy and like moving around a lot. Because my lower back is killing me. Oh yes, that did not feel good. That's what reminds me that I'm not 21 anymore. But honestly, I've had back issues since then, because of accidents. It wasn't my back that got hurt in the accident. It was more my knee. That's actually better off than that. Yeah, I think we're going to end up... Oh, we've been on here for quite a long time, guys. I didn't realize. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to shut this down. I still haven't eaten dinner yet. So we're going to shut this down. I want to try... Let's see, what day should we do this again? We will aim for Saturday. What do you guys think? Maybe Saturday. I feel like I'm going to get a Charlie horse because I was like sitting on this leg. We'll do maybe a boot collection video or something along those lines. So I would do the shoe collection video again, but I've only got maybe 4 new pairs of shoes this year. A few of them have died and have gone to shoe heaven. Like, there was just like no sale. I had one break in half. Like, she was done. Yeah, I think there was only like 4 new additions this year. Okay, so we'll aim for Saturday. I gotta check my work schedule for next week. Once I get into my new position, the hours will be a lot better, which is one of the main reasons why I love this new position so much. So I'll be able to plan these live videos a little bit better than I do now because my current schedule kind of like fluctuates. But yeah, so we'll aim for Saturday. So I'm going to have you guys either message on this video or hit Instagram, hit, Facebook, whatever, Snapchat if you follow me on there. Let me know what you guys would like to see in the video for Saturday. And we'll take it from there. I have a few ideas, like we could do like monthly favorites, we could do storytelling, we could do anything. I like doing these videos because you never know which road or rabbit hole we're going to go down. So this is always fun. We could just do Q&As. We'll figure it out then. But I'm going to get going, guys, because my back is killing me, and I think my leg wants to Charlie horse, and I need to, well, that's another video I was actually thinking about, was doing a foot health video, because I do use certain products and stuff like that, that maybe girls who are always in high heels would like to know the secrets, or at least what I use anyway, that helps. But I'm going to get going, guys. So thank you so much for watching. I can't believe how long this video has been. But I will see you all soon. DB, now that I know your name on Instagram, I will definitely be looking out for you. So take care, guys. Thanks for watching. You all have a good night. Good night.